What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I'm rolling over the cord. Oh, God. Yeah, we're fine. Welcome back. We are going to be doing Eden streaks. We are doing Eden streaks. You might be saying, hey, why are you copping out of freaking random streaks? Are you scared of the loss and the keeper? A little bit. No, they've just damned our run our streak a couple of times. What did we get here? We got Godhead. Eden Godhead start? Excuse me? What is this life? Okay then. Well, Eden Godhead it is. But yes, we are going to be doing Eden streaks. That means we are not going to be randoming anymore. Until, if and when we lose this streak, you know? This isn't like a permanent thing. We're not done with random forever, but who is more random than Eden? The answer to that is nobody. He is the most random character. You start with random stats and 2 random items. And, oh, I forgot the item tracker. Let me throw that on right now. Let me throw that on right now as we are recording. Sorry, I forgot. I do want to keep it on, though. I like it a lot. Everybody seemed to like it. Some people had some issues with it, like, you know, if an item is green, like the green gets taken out because of the chroma key, and that's just gonna happen. I mean, I can't. There's no item in the game that has a color where I could chroma key it out. Somebody said I think magenta, but right off the bat, I mean, there's a lot of items that are health with red in them, and it may not take out, you know, all the red, but it's gonna take out the magenta, the tones of it. So there's no real win. I mean, bright green is what we're going to go with as chroma keying out the item tracker. All of it is not that important. I think the item tracker is cool. I mean, it doesn't even have to be there if that bothers people too much, but I think we're going to be good just as is. I like the item tracker. Like I said, everybody seemed to like it, so that's cool. That's cool with me. So a Godhead start, is it as big of a like start as like a Brimstone or Mom's Knife type thing? I would say no. It's super strong, and like, especially if we get, you know, damage ups or tier ups, it's gonna start rolling out of control way faster than any other run. Godhead is definitely one of the best items in the game. That's reroll enemies, right? I wasn't sure if that was enemies or rocks. I mean, I don't love reroll enemies, but I mean, we started with it, so we're gonna roll with it for a little bit. What was that move? Do you see that move? That was really weird. But, yeah. Godhead is like a homing tier with a aura around it, as you can see, and that aura damages over time, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. Honestly, I haven't gotten Godhead that often. I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've gotten Godhead, but it's hype nonetheless. It's definitely hype. Let's see what we get here. Safety pin, a shot speed up, evil up, all good to me. I mean, we can hermit. We can hermit. You want to hermit? Let's hermit. Let's hermit. Why not? Because then we could do one bomb here, hopefully get a nickel. And we found our secret room in the process. Buy this portable slot. I'm going to take over reroll enemies just because reroll enemies is kind of silly in my opinion. I can't even find the quirkiness in it. It just, I don't know. It's kind of just there in my opinion. Portable slot, I mean, if we get a ton of money, we can try to turn them into consumables like bombs or keys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support on the last Lost episode, and I got a lot of positive comments, and I thank you for that. You know, losing a streak is never fun, especially when it's on like the 10th win. But here's the thing, I want to be able to build a streak, and like if I could do it with Eden, I still think it's impressive. It's not like I'm doing Isaac streaks where I don't think it would be as impressive, because with Isaac, I feel like your chances of winning are pretty high. So now we can actually shoot these fires, get a coin, use it, get a coin, use it, get a coin, use it, troll bomb into this tinted rock. That was scripted, calculated and scripted, boys. But really what I was getting at was like we could shoot these fires and turn these pennies into bombs or keys, and then access that tinted rock with a bomb if we got one. And we ended up getting one, but we got a troll version. But we made it work anyway, which is cool. Bomb's probably worth it there, so let's, again, try that same logic where we shoot this fire, try to get a coin, and turn it into a bomb, which then would turn it into 14 cents. I mean, even a key at this point would be good. We're going to be looking for every cent that we can. Shops are going to be a little rough just because if we're spending our money to try to turn them into consumables, we're going to be low on money. That's just how it is, but I think a key is super important here, so we're going to work towards it still. Even though we've had no luck other than the troll bomb, which I don't know if you want to consider that luck. But, yeah, again, losing a streak's never fun. So what I want to do, basically, with these Eden runs is hopefully build up a better streak than we could with random, you know? I felt like every time we started to gain momentum with random, we rolled a keeper or lost. And, I mean, I should honestly be winning those, you know? I've played the game enough, but sometimes you just get a rough hand. And I know it's never, you know, good to blame the RNG. But, yeah, I kind of want to take it out of RNG's hands a little bit, even though I'm handing it all over to RNG, considering we're playing Eden, who is a very RNG-based character, considering his stats are random, and items are random at the beginning. But I digress. You guys know what I'm saying. I'm trying to take it out of the random roll. The random roll's hands a little bit here. I kind of want to take my destiny into my own hands and try to build up a streak that's respectable. I have yet to build because I kind of didn't do Isaac streaks. You know, I felt like there's like a pattern people go through. It's like, all right, I 1001% of the game. I have the D6 as Isaac, obviously. Let's do some Isaac streaks, and usually people get up to like 80 or 100 with Isaac. And those are like the respectable numbers that I'm thinking of. Like, I want our best streak, whether it's with Eden, Isaac, or random, or a culmination of the three, to be high, man. Like, I think my best random streak was last streak. Wasn't it 9? If I'm not mistaken. Either way, that's not great. That's not great, to say the least. Not something I'm proud of. And right now, before Afterbirth Plus comes out, I'm going to try every day to play Eden and streak with Eden. And we want double digits and more. And freaking more. All right, so the shop, I mean, what we could do is play this a little bit. We're getting some coin payouts, and there's a nice bomb payout. There's another nice bomb payout. See, this is why portable slots is pretty good, man. Especially if we have a decent luck stat. We're actually, like, almost making money playing this. We could do this all day. Do this all day. I'm still trying to get a key here, but it's not looking good. I know Pretty Fly is amazing, so we'll just take that and go into the Monstro fight. Still chilling with Godhead and Safety Pin as our two main damage dealers here. That homing turned around the whole entire room right there. Just made a 180 at the wall. I was serious. Our tier rate's really struggling. Our shot speed's fine because of Safety Pin, but Godhead doesn't have a good starting tier rate. As you could see, I'm sure. I mean, unless it was our Eden start on top of it. Like I said, I've played with Godhead like under 5 times. Legitimately under 5 times. Okay. Well, we're going to be taking both of these because I like both of them. Gimpy and the Pact are both fine items. Take these pills because they can't be health down. That one might have been a health down that we turned into a health up. So all is okay. All is okay. All right. The shop just seems like it does. I mean, the portable slot doesn't want to pay out with a key. Let's take the hint and move down to the next floor. Hope you guys are enjoying the daily Isaac, though. I'm enjoying bringing it to you, man. I am. I really am. The Pact really helped our Godhead tiers. And this is exactly what I meant with, like, you get a couple tiers or damage ups, and with Godhead, you're just going to be rolling. You're going to be rolling. Like, we are going to be clearing these rooms very, very fast and barely even aiming while doing it. Just because Godhead has that homing aspect to it. And the damage aura grows as your damage grows. So yeah, this is going to be probably a win. But it's one of those wins that you want to stay tuned for. And I say that honestly, not being like, oh, dude, give me the watch time on YouTube. But, like, I say that honestly. I think Godhead has, like, some of the coolest synergy possibilities in the game. And our tiers could get ridiculous, even more ridiculous than they are. I mean, you can tell we're on caves 1 and our tiers are this ridiculous. So they're only going to get better. So it's one of those runs where it's like, it's probably going to be a win. The mystery is taken out maybe a little bit, but I'm telling you, the synergy possibilities and the amount of OP-ness we can get here is, the ceiling is very high. A lot of people don't talk about synergies with Godhead just because Godhead doesn't show its face, like ever. But getting it on an Eden start, we could be rolling into something pretty OP here. A couple champions giving us a bit of a hard time here. I mean, geez, that dude is huge. Holy hell. This guy's gonna blow up, yeah. Just happy there wasn't a chain reaction into the mushrooms. Well, I mean, I'm okay with taking some pills, you know? You never know. We could get a tears up. We could get a speed up. We could get a luck up. All those are very, very good. I should be playing this a little bit more, the portable slot, but we do have 25 cents. I'm not going to re-roll. That's a D100. It'll re-roll me for sure. It re-rolls like everything. And I'm not interested. I'm really not. Like, if it was a dice room, maybe, because the stakes are a little bit higher. But actually, the stakes are, like effectively 0, because our streak is actually 0, like, literally 0. So that goes back to that whole, like, if the risk isn't high enough, it's not worth it. But if the risk is too high, it can slightly not be worth it. It's that sweet spot, and we're not anywhere close to that sweet spot, considering, oh, another pretty fly. That's dope. Well, I'm gonna stop playing it. I mean, 21 cents. That's gonna be like the magician. Considering our streak is a 0, to finally finish that sentence from 35 seconds ago, I'll definitely take the devil here. I mean, we're gonna be fighting the stain, which shouldn't be too difficult, especially with 2 pretty flies, man. They're very underrated things. I mean, there's an item in the game, I think it's called Pretty Fly, and you get 2 of them, and it's pretty good, to be honest. All right, we got Speedball. I'm okay with Speedball. Also, that is not our second syringe. For some reason, I thought we had another syringe, like synth oil or growth hormones, but we don't. That's our first syringe. If we roll into some spun nonsense with Godhead, it is going to be a wrap, as if it's not a wrap already. And we feel very fast right now, almost to a fault. I feel like I'm flying around these rooms. Gonna be playing portable slot a little bit here. Seems like we're losing a bunch. What happened to our luck stat? Okay, we got a soul heart. Neutral fly. I was like, is that a pretty fly that I ran away from? I was like, I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, our luck has been really bad right now. I'm trying to push for a key so I can access that item room right now, just because I'm anxious to access an item room. How could you not be? There's just a feeling in Isaac, man. When you see those golden arches, I ain't talking about Mickey D's. When you see the golden arches, and you know there's an item there that could be anything in the item pool, there's just something in you that you really, really want. Did you get another one? Mega Blast? Yeah. Nice. Kate is over there working on 1001%. She's 1 item away, boys. 1 item away. I just got Mega Blast in a deal with the devil. For those of you who are not sure what I'm talking about, basically 1001% is beating the game totally. And totally, like, beating the endings, every ending with every character, doing every challenge, doing every achievement, and touching every item in the game. And, usually when people get down to like the last couple things in their 1001, it's usually touching, you know, certain items that you've never picked up. And it's kind of a shame because there's items that you've seen before that you never touched just because, you know, you just, for whatever reason you haven't. You have to kind of go back and find them and touch them. But, yeah, 1 item away. It's hype. That is hype. Did my hairstyle change when I got Speedball, or have I always had the bowl cut? I mean, the bowl cut's dope. Bowl cut is dope. Very Jim Carrey-esque from Dumb and Dumber, where he literally puts a bowl on his head. No, we need spectral tears. We need spectral tears, or we need like a better tier height or something. Small Rock is huge. Is absolutely huge right now. That might have cemented our first win in this win streak of many. Mark my words, of many, boys. This is, we're gonna get this high, you know? And I know I'm saying this, I'm building it up, but this is the reason we're switching off random and going strictly Eden streaks right now. Eden is not easy, though. Like, I mean, I can't express this enough. You can have an Eden start that is worse than a lost start by far, because lost starts actually aren't even that bad. Death's Touch is amazing. I'm not going to take Book of Belial, plus it didn't even change into Soul Heart, so I couldn't take it. But yeah, you can have Eden starts that are worse, if not way worse than a lost start. Let's just be clear about that. You can have bad tier rate, and you can have bad damage, and you can have low movement speed. I mean, you got to have good something, so you could have high health or something. You have like sort of like a Maggie start. But then you can also have the runs where you start with 1 red heart, like Judas. But then you don't get the blessing like Judas has of damage. So it's like, I've had some rough Eden starts, like bad. Like way worse than any lost start I've had. You know, lost, you're at least granted 2 hits, or a hit in every room if you want. If you have 1 red heart, you might need to savor those 2 hits throughout the whole, or sometimes 1 hit with the champion, throughout the whole floor if you're not lucky with red hearts. So this is by any means being like, oh, you know, let's make the game easier. All it's doing is avoiding the random roll. And I think that's kind of what we need right now. I want to build some momentum, you know? I want to get some wins. Plus, the higher the win streak, the more intense the each run gets. So, yeah, dude. I mean, I'm very for these Eden streaks. And like I said, it's not permanent. If we do lose, you know, earlier than we want, we could always go back to the random, you know, Eden or even randomize it. I don't know. You know, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. We're just out here playing Isaac. We have a ridiculous run right now. We will not be stopped. I mean, Godhead freaking Death's Touch. It's a wrap, boys. It's a wrap. I'm sure a lot of people haven't even seen Death's Touch, so this is probably cool to see anyway. As you can see, it kind of just tears through everybody. I mean, it's worth a bomb, but I'm not thrilled about Sister Maggie. Why are we still exploring? Not sure. There is a bomb in there. I'm not going to bother with it. We could wiggle our way into the curse room, also the shop. If I could move away from the portable slot, I would. Okay, he's going to die. Rip. Reap. Rip the bum. Okay, go in here. I mean, we don't have flight, so ladder is actually okay. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to donate. This is a win, right? So what we should do is pay attention to the donation machine. When we have runs like this, there's no reason to buy anything. And try to get our donation machine out of the gutter. I mean, it's probably up to like 55 cents at this point after whatever I just put in there. But it's not good, man. Look at that. It is killing those dips instantly. This guy has no chance. No chance. We'll take that in hopes of giving it back for... I mean, it's not like we have Horror Babylon. We don't have to really worry about. I'll move on from portable slot. I don't love Head of Krampus, but I think it's time. I think it's time. 4 room, that means pedestal reroll, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. In that case, we'll see what we get in our item room. If we don't like it, we could always re-roll it. I did get hit there. I had a feeling I would. Why am I doing that? Bomb for a bomb? Sure. Sure, why not? Not sure if this is worth it, but we haven't had that many good pills, so I feel like when you don't have that many good pills, you're more apt to take the mystery pills, considering they'll probably be good because of law of averages, but not always. We still need spectral tears, honestly. Like, I would love some spectral tears. I think it'll make this run probably as good as it can get. I mean, are we gonna do boss rush? We could. I mean, we're on time for it. And it wouldn't be too difficult, especially with Krampus's head, you know, helping us out a little bit on top of everything. We do have Curse of the Lost, though. We have Golden Key, so these are just... There's 7 free bombs right there. This would be kind of just pure laziness if we didn't access that, considering it's free. There's our item room. We'll see what it is. I'll re-roll that, but I will touch it, actually, because it is a book. Could put it right back down. And, yeah, we'll re-roll that. I'm pretty sure the 4 rune re-rolls pedestals. I could be mistaken. I don't think I am, but it could be. I mean, there is a soul heart there. Soul heart, battery, golden chest. Is it worth it? Is it worth getting hit? Okay, we re-rolled it into Brother Bobby. Now Sister Maggie and Brother Bobby are reunited. You know, feels good, man. Family, bring the whole family together, you know? Okay, well, we got into the deal with the devil. Let's pop that. And we'll take Pentagram. And it's weird. It doesn't feel like these items want to turn into soul hearts for us to grab them. Granted, would I have grabbed it? I don't know if I would have, to be real, because that would have put us down. I don't think we would have had any fear of dying, even if we did go down to like 3 hearts, but probably just not take the chance. It's not worth it. Gonna get a greed fight here. I mean, we don't really need money after this floor other than beggars, so it's not really worth bombing those rocks, even though we have 21 bombs. I feel like I've went that way 100 times. Let's switch it up. Let's go up here, up maybe to the right. Just trying to get away from where I've been on this map, because it feels like we're running in circles, which was needed to access the 4 room, not rune. I hate when it spins. I hate when it spins. It's straight up trash. All right, well, that's that. And we'll take the Polaroid. We'll look at this, and we've already seen that. Let's pop in here. Unicorn, Fly, Turdy Touch, none of those are worth it. I know we could fight Boss Rush and win. None of those items are worth fighting Boss Rush for, so we will not do that. We are in the Womb 1, still holding on to our Devil card, you know, for a rainy day. I was kind of banking on using it at Boss Rush. I just ran into that hand. It's totally fine. Gimpy paid out with a Soul Heart, because Gimpy is a G like that. How many Guppy items do we have? I think we only have 1. Maybe we have 0. Yeah, I think we have 0, actually. Huh. Okay. Telepills. Could get us out of a sticky situation. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening? I was gonna say, eventually we're gonna get a good pill. It feels like we've had neutral or bad pills this whole run. Absolutely shreds enemies with like separate parts because it pierces, and the damage over time just hitting each part as it goes through makes it quick kills. There we go. More bombs. I mean, there's really nothing to go back for. Like what is that called? What the frick is it called? The curse room, it would cost a full 2 hearts, which doesn't seem worth it. I mean, technically, I can go back for the telepills and work it that way, but I don't even know if that time investment seems worth it. We are definitely going to be taking Incubus. Does his shots have Godhead? Oh, geez. See, this is what I mean. This run is spiraling a bit out of control on the damage front. The Incubus pickup is absolutely huge. Just basically double the damage, double the fun. Double the peppermint? It's peppermint gum? Is that a thing? I don't know why that came to my head. I don't know why that came. I don't even know if that was the marketing. I don't think that was even, like, correct. It was something along those lines, but not that exactly. That was like the one the guy brought up and everybody was like, what? Why'd you say double the peppermint? It's false advertising, Jim. You're gonna get us in trouble. What am I even talking about? Hey, Pretty Fly, though, coming in the clutch. Pretty Fly, look at him go. Look at him go. Curse room, again, not really worth it. If we had some sort of mapping here, that would be good. Running into some dead ends. 2 keys for this. I mean, I was hoping for like a cricket's head or something to get these tiers even bigger. I thought that was going to be our outlet to the boss fight. Because it was a skinny room. Just kind of felt right. And guys, I'm probably passing up tinted rocks. I apologize. I just don't think we'll ever need this many soul hearts. As many as we have already. So that's kind of why I've been passing them up. That might seem overconfident. And it might come back to bite me. But I really can't see it happening. I mean, right off the first floor, we had Godhead. So as I access a tinted rock, I mean, if I see them, I'm gonna access them. I'm just saying. You guys are gonna be like, oh, you're passing so many tinted rocks. I'm just not really looking for him. That one was right in my face. This has got to be the way. And this one's in my face too. This has got to be the way. But we already have small rock. That's why this stuff isn't super worth it, as you can see. Does nothing for us. I mean, we're probably better off just shooting our Godhead Incubus nonsense rather than Krampus's head there. Okay, yeah, we'll check it out. Okay, that's flight. I'm taking it because it's flight, and it's going to give us some health back, but yeah. I mean, I could fight Hush, I really could, but honestly, our key supply isn't that high, so we'd kind of exhaust our keys before we even got to the chest. That's why I was just not crazy about fighting the Hush, plus I'm not crazy about fighting the Hush, period. It just doesn't interest me. Speaking of key supply, there we go, back up to 10. That's pretty good. It's pretty freaking good. I mean, we haven't gotten the damage ups, and I know you might be saying, Jay, what the hell are you talking about? But, like, I stated earlier, I was like, hey, man, like, stick around. This could be, like, one of the craziest, most OP runs we've ever had. And if we got the damage ups, if we got the torn photos, if we got the magic mush, if we got, you know, Horror Babylon, the Abaddon type stuff with all this Godhead and, you know, Incubus with Death Touch, not necessarily all those items, but if we got a couple more of those, these tiers would be filling up the screen. And it would be out of control. That's kind of where I envisioned the run going, but fell short a little bit. But who knows? You know, I mean, that's why the chest is so fun, and that's why I always take the Polaroid and go to the chest for reasons like this, where it's like, you know, we're sitting in the cathedral with a really, really good OP run, but it's like chest is where you can make it ridiculous, like actually ridiculous. Oh God, I did not know he was still alive there. I wasn't sure if it was gonna spin. Hey, what was that? What was that nonsense? Should kill him. Did kill him. All right, we got 10 keys. We don't have left hand. Head into the chest, still with the devil card, because maybe we get Dad's key, and then we can pop the devil card on the Mega Satan fight. That's Gemini, Box of Friends, Host Hat, Mega Blast, and the Box of Spiders, which I'll take. Not like an amazing haul right there. I'm not gonna lie though. I do love Mega Blast and Host Hat together. I mean, that's a good synergy. That's a good bomb synergy. That's the start of the bomb synergies that you want. You know, you want invulnerability to explosions, and Mega Blast gets you. I said Mega Blast. I meant Mega Bombs. Gets you more explosion, more damage. Like that's the basis to, you know, bomb synergy runs. I mean, if we had something like Sad Bombs right now, that shit would be off the wall crazy, but we don't. We're trying to just murking rooms the old-fashioned tier way. Bomb synergies don't look like they're in our future, but if we do get Sad Bombs, I'll guaranteed be dropping them as much as possible. Our spiders are probably doing a ton of damage, because our base damage stat is probably okay. Yeah, I don't think it's amazing, but it's probably okay. Got a couple bloats to fight. Nothing we can't handle. On to the next room. Pop box of spiders. Item. Not going to take Lard. That is going to slow us down. I think our speed is really good. I don't think we're in any danger to die here. I don't know why that sentence completely sounded foreign to me. Just couldn't get it out. That was satisfying, that room. Hopefully it's to the left here. I always like to err on the sides of big rooms because big rooms usually lead you to the boss fight. Just because the game is cynical like that, you know? It wants you to fight the big rooms. There's no easy way out. And I see there's a chest back there. So we will go access it, see what item we get. It's flush. Okay. I don't think flush does anything to bosses, so just flood the room, basically. Seems completely useless. Double cage room, not the problem. This does feel like the way. Oh, hello, hello, hello. It's gotta be. It's gotta be the way. When you start getting the alley-like structure where it's like straight, you know, in one direction, Rip Zane, usually means boss incoming. All right, might as well pop the devil, you know? Better late than never. Blue Baby is gonna feel the wrath of 1,000 death touches and Godhead on top of it. And that's gonna do it. That's our first Eden win in the streak. Definitely an easy one, starting out with Godhead there, but we made it work. You know, we could have thrown. You never know. As Eden, you could have started with 1 heart. It's always, you just never know what you're gonna get with Eden, and that's why we're trying Eden streak. So there's a 1-1 streak on the board, and yeah, I'll see you next time with more Eden runs. Hopefully keep the streak alive. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until next time, stay safe, stay up, peace out.